Hey, I'm Darlene. It's actually been a month since I posted my last video, um, and that is because I've been busy doing my other jobs in life and stuff like that. And my commitment to building out multiple social media platforms is to do it in between the times of day that you're maybe doing something else so you can layer different activities, or you're just shifting something that you would be doing, like watching TV on Saturday morning. So instead of consuming content, I have started to create content. And I'm building out 4 channels. The Sona Bear Adventures is actually in the lead with little over 840 subscribers. In the last 2 months, I've built this channel out to 396-ish subscribers. So if you do like the direction that I'm going, please subscribe so you can follow me on my journey, and also learn a lot about the equestrian industry, which is where I want to go with this video. It's really important for me with education. Years ago, my friend's mom said to me, which was a thing that her grandfather said to her, was nobody can take away from you what you know. So one of the most valuable things you can do for yourself in use of your time is continue to gain education and always be a student and always be learning. And as horse people, we tend to be good at that because it's a difficult sport that we're in, and we're always taking lessons, and we are paying for opinions and paying for judging. So when somebody judges us, it doesn't matter because I didn't pay you for that opinion. So we're constantly seeking that improvement. So education is just very important to me. The equestrian industry is something that I've been in my entire life since I was a baby. I'm probably going to put here or here, I'll try to edit in a video of me and my parents on my horse. And but when I was younger, and when you're starting out your riding horses, the goal is when riding the Olympics. And I think that dream should always kind of be there for us, but the amount of dedication that we have to be willing to put into that, most of us just, we like the dream and the fantasy of it, but we're not willing to put in the work of it. So that's a career path that we think very high on the list of, like, I want to work with horses, I'm going to be a trainer. And then from there, you're like, okay, well, I'm not going to be a trainer. Maybe I'll be a barn manager. And then there's the veterinarian, and veterinarian is years and years of school and a huge lifetime commitment, because with horses, vets are on call 24 hours a day, right? With a dog, like a small animal vet, like they have emergency after hours. So small animal vets tend to have a little different lifestyle than a large animal vet that's on call with colics and so forth. So you have your trainer, your barn manager, your veterinarian, and then you go to, let's say, farrier, and then maybe a equine massage therapist. And there are just so many more careers that you can achieve that are really, really high income jobs, high joy jobs, which is, I think, even more important. And I'm going to give you guys an opportunity. Just guess if you want to right now. Take a quick guess to see if you can guess what I actually do within the equestrian industry. So I didn't know my job was a job until I was in my early 30s, and I did a complete life pivot to step into the industry. And I actually did that. This is one of my paintings. I think I said that earlier. I was putting my artwork on greeting cards, little greeting cards, and then I was going in on my lunch breaks and on the weekends to my local tax stores in Florida. And one of the big achievements in my life was when I sold $12 worth of greeting cards to Taqueria, which is in Wellington, Florida. If you haven't been to the store, must go. It is a place to be. So I would sell those cards locally. And one day I was in Jupiter Tack, which is also a lovely store in Jupiter, Florida. And I was crying on my lunch break because my job was just, it wasn't rewarding. It was stressful and it wasn't rewarding. So you can have a job that's stressful, but it's rewarding. So you don't mind the stress because it's kind of something you go to get to the joy of the job. And so I was really sad and I was crying, and I picked up this hoof pick, and it was a bottle opener. and a hoof pick. And I just thought that was like the coolest, especially the day I was having, right? I was having a day I needed a beer. And she was like, you need to work there. That is where you need to be. So I put in an application, and mind you, I'm in my mid 30s. I have a really good job. I have a salary. I have 2 weeks off in the summer. I have 2 weeks off in Christmas. It's pretty cush. And I take this base salary job, $20,000, working with 23-year-olds. I think everybody at the table out of 19 girls, I was the oldest by almost 10 years. But I had almost begged for the opportunity because they thought I was a little overqualified. I had already been working in sales. I was pretty much a full adult at the time with all these responsibilities, taking a $20,000 base salary with commission, but commission on $0 of territory. So it didn't exist yet. I had to build it out. And so that's what I do now in the industry. I broke into it 10 years ago. It's been an uphill climb, and it's been so rewarding because what I get to do for a living is what equestrians just do on their spare time, is go into tack shops and shop. So I help the retailers that you love, all your favorite tack stores, mostly along the East Coast. I actually cover from South Carolina to Maryland and over as far as to Tennessee. So I work with tack store owners and show them the new collections, new innovative products, and help them shop for their store for the products that you love. And some of the brands that I get to manage is I work with Romf, 1K, Mountain Horse, Ovation, Tech Stirrups, Veritas Boots, Katago Equestrian products, and the list continues to go on right down to, it's everything horse and rider head to toe. So we've got twinkle toes, we've got blankets, fly bonnets, helmets, paddock boots, Zocks, and all of those products. So I have a very large vehicle. I drive a Sprinter van, and I drive all over the country, different times a year. My travel peaks. So sometimes I have times where I'm home a little bit more, and then other times I'm very, very much on the road. So that's what I get to do for a living. And as I continue to post videos, I'm going to talk about the fun things I get to do with my job, different ways to enter into the industry and different industries. So one of the things I'd like to do is I'm going to have some of my friends on, a saddle fitter, talk about the difference between a saddle fitter and a sales rep like myself, tack store owners, there's tack shops. So you could build your own small business. You could build a brand. You could be a designer within the equestrian industry. You could be a content creator. And I will do another video about recommendations for how to become an influencer, how to get brands to come to you versus you going to them. I will do a video on that. And I'll continue to just go through other job opportunities, career paths that you can do that will continue to keep you connected to the thing that you love most, which is horses. So I hope you found this video a little educational, a little inspirational, and you'd like to continue to learn more as I continue to get better at doing this. Like and subscribe, and have a great day. Thanks so much.